Alright, we are live. Welcome, travelers, to another episode of the Accountability Art Gulag. I really started late with this one. Despite being a Saturday, I had a lot of reasons to make excuses to not start early. My clinical practices, professional practices, in Mexico here we have a thing in which you gotta do social service as a student, work for free basically. And so, since I'm in psychology, I'm a psychology student. Well, one of my social services I must provide is the clinical practices. And I was very tired. I fell asleep. And then I played a while, but perhaps it would be better if we started drawing and talked about that thing. As you can see now on the lower right corner, finally I became virtual. I am now a P&D tuber. Haha. This is the drawing from the little animation from the past stream, and it's working. It's alive. But today I have something different in mind. I want to draw a winter-themed, Christmas-themed mint. Finally, she will be using her scarf again. Oh, that is a nice color. But right now we need this. Okay. I will measure how long it takes me to plan and make the sketch and all that. And then we'll see. And time. So I want my character to be in a winter theme. So first of all, I think very important would be the scarf. The scarf, very important. And the face, the hair, the head, like that, the little twin toes she has, and the huge. Oh, how about she uses her huge hair as some sort of cover? How does that sound? Like a second scarf. It goes from here. That would be a little messy. Yeah. Admittedly, it would be a little messy. So no, her was steady there. So yeah, I was tired, fell asleep again, and played Warframe, one of my favorite games ever. Chatted with a friend on voice chat, on the Discord voice chat. And I'm finally here. Okay. My character is usually wearing a skirt, but this one, this is I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna go stupid. Why? Because I'm gonna give her leggings. I've never done this before, but I'll give her leggings. Oh, I think I know what would be cute. Like, she will have a big coat that doubles as a skirt, like this. No, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that yet. I want her to have adult proportions, so I will be doing this. Enter. We advance. These are the legs. I was thinking, make her arms move, but if I make her arms move, I also gotta make her legs move, and I can't visualize how to make that move yet. The hands are gonna be like this. No, that's gotta be longer. Longer sleeves. I doubt that is 7 heads. That is 1 head, 2, 3, 4. These measurements are crazy. 5. Okay, 6, 7. Yeah, that is probably not 7, but proportions are not as bad as I thought, especially considering that I don't have the feet yet. It's a sketch anyway, it's gonna get worse. Like this. What I was thinking is, like, frame 1 is gonna be here, and then on the next frame the arms are gonna go up. Like if she was moving them like a sort of chicken. But then since I didn't consider the legs, now I don't know. This might not be perhaps what I need to do is make them be closer to each other, spin them perhaps. Come on, what's going on? Am I gonna crash already? That was way too fast. It's not responding, okay. And managed to hold itself together. Nice. I'll save just in case. Which is crazy because I'm still in the sketching phase. Winter mint. Enter. I hope I don't regret this. I'll leave a little line there just to know where the feet goes. I mean, how long the feet are. And the coat is gonna be longer. Oh man, there's a song playing on my head in my earphones right now. One of my favorite songs. I want to sing it. Okay, that was a little bit too long, but we'll work with it. I guess my issue is that I haven't done the essential thing of knowing where the body parts are. This is the torso. Torso right there. Here's the waist. And from here the legs come down halfway. That's probably not right. Probably not right. But hey, sometimes the sketching the planning phase is the hardest one. Oh no, that's a huge thigh. Looks ridiculous right now, but you'll see. We'll make it work. Oh no. That is terrible, my brother. That looks better. I'm more convinced. And let's make this coat shorter. Boom. Bzzzt. Perhaps it should be even shorter than that. Even shorter, let's make it. Up here, oh no. Don't forget the curve, very important curve. There we go. Cut that, cut this, and this. Yeah, those legs are looking wild, but okay, it's fine. Perhaps not just the arms moving up and down, but also her body. Like on frame 1, she's Ooh, classic blunder. Classic blunder. You see this? Classic Goku blunder. Her head is aligned with one leg. Nothing that can't be fixed though. It's a sketch after all. Shouldn't be putting this much effort into a sketch. But okay, it is what it is. Just rotate it a bit. Boom, boom, boom. Center it right there. Hit enter. Starting to get messy. Well, that is the point of sketches. Sketches are messy. The code goes like that. There we go. Oops. Okay, that is good. Make that. Oh, perhaps when the arms are down, the tail could be here, and when the arms go up, the tail could go here, like swaying. No, but perhaps it's too dramatic. Let's just have the tail on one side here, and when she sways, the tail is gonna move slightly upwards. Slightly upwards is more like here. That is slightly upwards. How about that? Okay, I think I'm done with the planning. It's time for the next phase. 15 minutes planning. Could be worse. No. Line art phase. Let's go. Let's go. And I'll use Caliber 2, one of my favorites. And we'll start with the key shape here, which is the scarf. How am I feeling today? I'm feeling relaxed. That's finally, the work week is finally over. But that doesn't mean I am free from working, because I have to make a game. A full entire game. I don't have to, but I want to, for a class. A game, I'm gonna theme it around education. Education! Yeah, it's a school topic. And it's gonna contain multiple mini games. I hope I can make it a reality. I trust I can make it a reality. Oops. I also have to design some posters to placed them at school. Gotta look in with that as well. But nothing I can't handle. Probably. The legs. Oh no, the mouse is acting up again. The mice. I used to have before the line art phase, I used to have another phase called the shapes phase, but I'm trying to be faster, so I no longer do a shapes phase. Shapes phase and line art phase are one and the same to me now. Perhaps it's suboptimal, but it is what it is. I just want to be drawing as soon as possible. I just want to finish as soon as possible. Iterate quickly. I can barely see. Fuck. Those lines are not connected. Don't know what we're in much. What is that one? I see it. There's a pixel missing. Yeah, those legs are wonky. Could be better. But hey. I'm not here to be perfect. I'm not here to make perfect practice. Unfortunately for me. In my development. That leg has too much meat on it. Gotta trim some of it with the following method. We will do as follows. So I am speaking like I'm kind of whispering. 2 reasons. Reason 1, it's nighttime. Reason 2, I realized that since my microphone is so close to me, it tends to saturate very quickly. Like right now, I am seeing the volume meter, and I see it going red. So I'm trying to keep the audio a little bit cleaner. Learning on the fly. Trim some of that. Stop it. Smaller, please. There we go. Perhaps I should use the good mouse, because this is annoying. There it is, it is done. I'm afraid the feet will have to be a little longer on the sketch. Then again, she's gonna be wearing boots, so It could be like this. I'll have to do a lot of cleanup. Perhaps one boot is thicker than the other one, it's fine. But what's not fine is how curved those are. So I'll flatten them a bit, like this. Haha, genius. Cheap trick. This would not fly in college. Turns out indeed anything flies in college. I don't care about that last line. I'll leave it for the cleanup artists and the staff. And since I haven't, in terms of staff, I have no staff. I was about to make a rude and dirty joke, which I could, because this stream is not for children, not for all publics. So I'll just say it. In terms of shaft, the only shaft I have is the one. That's my third leg. Haha. Very funny. Very fucking funny. Never miss a chance to be on serious. There. Kinda ugly, but we do not care. This classic thing. Classic thing. Yeah, those feet are not equal. And mistake in making the arms, because I'll have to delete them so I can make them animated. Okay, this is getting super annoying. I need my real mouse. I was a fool to think I would be able to be comfortable using the subpar mouse. Hopefully nothing too dramatic will happen if I rip this off. Plug the good mouse in. Is it working? It is working. How about the microphone? Is the microphone working? It is working pretty good. We advance. I feel more in control now. Oh shit. I have a feeling I should save just in case. God damn, those legs. Nice. You do a lot of exercise, girl. But this leg has a lot of meat. Let me trim some of it down. Huh? What? Oh. I see. Oh, classic. Will there ever be one work in which I don't make moves on the wrong layer? Highly doubtful. I cut too much Really don't want to be redrawing those lines. There we go. That's great. That's the hardest part. When the lines are close to each other. So how am I feeling again? Feeling relaxed. Playing Warframe, talking to my friend helps me relax. But I think what also helps me relax a lot is making art. So after talking to my friend and playing Warframe, this is a perfect way to continue relaxing. To continue the relaxation. Oh, this one's the dangerous gap right here. But don't worry, the little line is here. Okay, the hardest part. The hair. I mean the face. All the head. I have all this. It should make it easier for me. It should be easier. Let's go, come on. The issue is that since I didn't draw the head first, it's hard to know exactly how it's gonna be. Because I couldn't end up making a very round or very squared face, which is kind of cute. But not necessarily the style I'm looking for. I need some chin. Perhaps the neck is too long, because if I were to make, let's see, if I were to make a face right here, very basic face. Not too bad actually. Not too bad, but then if I add the hair, how it is now. Not bad, not bad. Okay, I'll keep that. I'll keep that. The mouth is nice. I guess I'll keep it. Nose could be a little lower, like this. All this part could be lower. Like this. To really sell the idea that the scarf is doing its job. Then the eyes. I'm gonna be around. Oh wait, it has to go all the way down here. I feel like those eyes are a little bit too tiny. Because if I make the other one over there, and they're not happy enough also. Nope, not convinced. Perhaps the issue is that I'm seeing that shit and it's a little distracting. make them happier. Huge eyes, huge people. Oh, that's very cute. Very, very cute, but I'll have to move that eye because that is not the style I'm aiming for. It has to go around here. Around here. Yep. One of the reasons why I don't copy and paste the eyes is because they don't tend to look as good, in my opinion, when they're copied and pasted. They don't look as alive. But let's try it out. Mirror horizontal. See? That's a skill issue on my part. But I can do this. And then this. Then I go select the other eye. And I do the same to it. Less tall. Less to the center. Now they're not equal. Separate them more. Fuse those two. No comments, no views, perfect. I mean, that means no distractions. Perhaps a little line here to sell the expression. She looks a little tired now. Perhaps that is not the correct line. Rather, it's this one. No, she's just gonna look more tired. There's a way to do this. I just don't know which one is it. Just a straight line, perhaps. Oh yeah, that is exactly the right way to do it. It's a straight line. Simple as that. Make it a little bit longer. Go from the center like that. This is how. There we go. Very nice. Then the eyebrows. Which are huge. Perhaps I should just use a line 4 to make some black lines here. Like that. There. Back to caliber 2. Time for the glasses. Glasses, circle, circle, here the circle. Should I use the caliber 2 for the glasses, or should I use another one? I'm gonna be huge glasses. Shut up, Microsoft Windows. I'm not interested in your keys. Yeah, they would have to be huge glasses to make it work. That's the problem with anime girls and their huge eyes. The glasses have to be this huge. This huge. It is what it is. Shut up, Microsoft Windows. I know I don't want. Whatever you're offering to me, I don't want it. It probably changed something on my keyboard. That rat bastard. But what can we do? No, for now, it didn't change anything. But I'll make sure to disable the shift thing that makes that thing appear. There, what a cutie. Finally, for the hair, how tall does that hit? Oh, that is very cute. Oh, okay, whatever, it's fine, fine. The little triangle. Oh, but that's gotta be taller. That is not quite the shape of her head. Not quite. Because this should be over here, and this should be over here. That's a little more like it. Still not super convinced. I don't know why. I'm really not convinced by this. Let's start. Well, that's a very tall head. How do we fix it? Just I should save. I have a bad feeling. Take it off. I could animate those, the hairs. That would increase the cuteness, but I'm also not trying to stay up all night. So I'll just keep it static. One, two. No. There. And there. Adorable, adorable. I can hide this. That is very cute. What else? What else? What else? If I just draw the hands, that will, no doubt, complete this drawing, but that is not the point. Close that, close this. The arms will be drawn in the animation phase. Meanwhile, tiny little diamond shape. I forgot the name of these parts of the eye. I could make it easier, simply use a circle tool, but I don't like the feeling it gives. It looks kind of dead, like hyper focus, like it stares into your soul. So I just make it like that. I will totally make her nose pink to really sell the idea that it's cold outside and she's out in the cold. Perhaps the sleeves could be bigger. Perhaps I don't even need to draw hands. Just make very long sleeves and make them move whoop, 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 whoop. What would really be cool is for frame 2 to really move the legs, to move all the posture of the body, not just the arms and the long ass ponytail. But okay, I consider line art phase to be finished. How long did that take? 31 minutes. 31 minutes plus 15, that is 45. Next coloring phase, not that it really matters what I do in this first coloring phase. Well, it does matter. It does matter. Because it's gonna be the base color. The base, this is part of the frames. This part of the base frames. The essential frames. Boom, boom. Color, color, color. There. That wasn't too hard. Then a yellow that is close to orange. Make it super saturated, it's fine. Oh no, her pupils are not the same shape. You know what that means? It means brain damage. I need to fix that. Also, I will do the dreadful move of flipping it. Oh! Okay, not too bad, but I can see more clearly the difference in the sizes of these organs. I forgot the name of these. Huh? It's because I'm still using yellow. That is indeed the case. Oh man, this is gonna be messy. I should have just redrawn it from scratch. Could save me the pain that is coming. I can see it coming. There's gonna be some bullshit. I'm sure of it. Okay, looks better. But now one looks fatter than the other. So I'll just start from scratch. Even better. I can just copy the one over there. And this. Copy to new layer. Grab it. Flip it. Install it. There we go. It still looks kinda weird, but it's fine. This is the okay. Fuse those two. We return there. Bucket tool. Bucket tool, come on. Oh, I see. I see what's going on. Then I'll use it here. There and there. The scarf has to be red, color close to red, but not too red. That is great. The leggings have to be roughly the same color as the pupils. Not the pupils, that organ, I really forget what's the name of it. Oh, that's adorable. That is, oh, what the fuck. Something's not right, and I see it. It's right there. I'll just use the same color. Who cares? Who's gonna see it? Who can judge? There. Nice. For the coat, is it gonna be white? Is it gonna be gray? Or is it gonna be brown? We can make it brown, so the boots can be brown as well. But now I feel like again, that's crazy. What's wrong this time? What part did I miss? I don't see it. Oh, I see it. God damn, that's 1 pixel. Fuck you too. I cannot believe you. For 1 pixel, you're gonna do that to me, huh? Not too convinced by this color. Perhaps a light gray. Yep. So the wood should be light gray as well. Yep. Yep. That is dashing. Yellow. And a pale pink for the skin. There. The mouth, is that a smile? No, it definitely is a combination of open mouth and teeth. So I'm gonna go like this. What shape is better? The one that is going like an arc, or the one that is like this, more like a K on kind of. Which one is the gray, the light gray? This one or this one? This one. Are you sure? I'm sure about that. That doesn't look too light to me. Perhaps this one is better. Yep, like this. I don't know. I'm not too convinced by that shape. What about that shape? Well, it's a little better. Does she look like she's poking her tongue out? Does it look like she's going bleh? We'll see later. Now the eye, the white part of the eye. I wish there was an easier way to do this. Oh man, I don't want to see the clock. I was trying to return back to my ideal sleeping schedule, which is sleeping early so I can wake up at 4 a.m. and have my 9 hours of sleep. But that's gonna be hard. Fortunately, it is the weekend, so I will be forgiven for my sin of staying up late, doing what I love. Some people say, find what you love and let it kill you. But I don't want to die about it. I want to live a long time and do it. That's why I will be careful not to not to stay up late drawing too much. Now the eyes, they're fine. However, this thing doesn't let me see the colors properly. Let me disable it for an hour and let it burn my eyes. Shit, that is a huge impact. Oh shit. Huge impact to my eyes, to my poor little eyes. But I see clearly now that the colors are pretty nice. You know what? Her leggings could be this red color as well. How would that go? It's crazy to have red pants. She does look more properly themed. I don't know. That looks like a uniform. Perhaps this was better. Yep, that's better. Okay, very cute. I should make shadows and highlights for this one. What's the worst that could happen? 11 minutes, almost 12 minutes of this. Yeah, I'm easily gonna go over an hour, but it's fine. Next phase, shadows and highlights. Let's do this. First, the hair selector. Similar color selector. Number 2, fill it with foreground color. And what is this? The smallest caliber. Approach blue. Increase the what is the name of it? Is it the value? Decrease the value, it would be correct then. Triangle here. Triangle here. That triangle is a little bit too big. Let's see. There, much better. Yeah, it is good. It is good. One for this part. Oh no. There we go. One for this part. I like making shadows this way. Perhaps there's better techniques, but I'm used to this one and it has served me well. And next, what a cutie. I am forgetting the huge ponytail that I did not draw because the arms will be on top. What do we do? We'll see. We'll see very soon. Just focus on shadows and highlights for now. Also, those eyes, the yellow, I got tricked by the colors of Flux, so I was not able to see how saturated that yellow is. I will tone it down. Bring it closer to orange. There, that is nice. Good stuff. Next, color selector for the skin. I want to complicate myself, so I'll just make big sleeps. I'm not gonna make the hands. Fuck hands. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna get better if I don't draw hands. But I'm also trying to get better in other things, which is speed and quick decision making. Closer to pink. Increase the saturation, but not decrease the value, as in don't go to the darkness. I'll properly study the terms one day. There. And there. Nice. And there. Cute nose. What else? What am I missing? I think that's it. There's no more exposed skin anywhere. So that'll do for the shadows of the face. Next, the scarf. Should I save? Looks like this shit is struggling. Yeah, save it. Select color. Go here. Go to pink. Increase. Go to the closer to the darkness. And all this will have to become dark. How about that? Oh, that is very nice. A little bit more here to really sell the illusion. Over here as well. No, that looks like a very nice scarf. Happy little nice scarf. There. Perhaps a little more shadow in this part. Shadow Wizard Money Gang. We love casting spells. Wow! Legalize nuclear bombs. Not 3D enough because it should be visible. The inside of the scarf should be visible. Will I do something about it or just leave it there? I will do something about it. Somebody has to do something about this. Caliber 2. Don't fill it. Come on. Black colored. What? There's not black. Did I not make myself clear the first time? Okay. That looks kind of messy. Not that I would be able to spot it from afar, but I am disturbed by its presence. Simple as that. And then we proceed to color those two spots with the shadow. Huh? What happened? That is not part of the plan. How about this? Okay, that worked. Most splendid. Very believable. Okay. Now for this part. From round color, smallest caliber select, and for this I can simply add a little bit of saturation, just a little tiny bit, and that'll do for the shadow, as you can see. Then again, should I use a pink shadow or should I use a colder shadow? Because it looks pretty cold up here, and the scarf is making it look warm, which is great. It's great that the scarf has a warm color that makes it feel like it's warm. So perhaps if I grab something between red and blue, something purple, yeah, that'll work. We'll make it a little darker. A little bit. That's a little bit too dark. I don't want this to have a high contrast. This is a very light-hearted kind of deal. Okay, that's good. That works. Starting from here. Not the most realistic shadows, but it is what it is. Okay, good. That's good. Nice. I'll keep it like that. Don't give it too many details. Next, the leggings. These just have to be darker. Come on. Get dark. Perhaps the thighs are too close to each other. That is fine. Not the worst. Not the worst. Very cute. Oh my goodness gracious. Adorable. Grab the shadow color. Shadow Wizard money color. There. Anything else? Oh no. Low battery. My phone. Fuck this, bro. The phone is no charging. We advance to the highlights. It's not over yet. Time for the highlights, especially the blushing and the pink nose. Here we go. Select just this part. I wonder if that makes sense to just select this instead of selecting the shadows as well. Perhaps I should select the shadows as well. Didn't work though. Why didn't it work? If I used add. Intersect perhaps. No. Okay, I have a better idea. Much simpler idea. Check this out. Remove the shadows, select everything again. There we go. Now both normal skin and shadows are selected. So select that airbrush. Where is it? I saw it. There it is. I really should add it to the gear wheel. No. What'd I do? Nope, that is not correct. There. I'm in the correct layer. Pencil mode. Reduce the caliber. Select the skin. Go to a more red. Increase the saturation. That is a cute pink. And let's get this started. For some reason it's hard to use the airbrush. Is it like it's snapping? Also, that is not pink enough. It was a mistake. Remove it at once. Okay. We gotta go here. And make it like that. Okay, here we go. Pink nose. Pink cheeks. Hopefully it's not gonna look like a chemical burn. From up close it doesn't look like it. But it looks, oh, that is adorable. That is very nice. Let's keep it. What else? Highlights perhaps for the hair, right? For the hair. I have an idea, which is grabbing the red, approaching it a bit too. Make it, okay, never mind. Grab the red again, just bring it here. Increase the size and No. I need to select both normal hair color and shadow included. So I will hide this and select all the hair. Oops. Now we're moving. Just a bit. Just a bit to make it look warm. There. No, that looks dirty. Never mind. Never mind that. Instead, grab that. We're going for a blue. A very light blue. To make it look really cold. And then with a hard edge, we are gonna make the highlights. Opacity not 100%. How about that? Adorable, yes. Anything else? I don't really want to make highlights for the rest of the things. This is fine. This is good. Save. How much time did that take? 21 minutes. Yeah, I am absolutely over an hour of work. Let me see the stream. What the stream time says. An hour and 23 minutes. For a drawing is still in the range of what's normal. However, in terms of animations, perhaps I will break a new record. No, I don't think so, because it's just going to be 2 frames of animation. It's no big deal. It's not going to be that impressive. Oh, here. Delete those. They're just going to be long sleeps, so I shouldn't be too worried about the size. I might regret that decision. Might. But it's fine. I'm here to make quick decisions and draw what I like at the same time. My arms. Okay. Black color, please. Caliber 2, not filled. And a new layer for the arms, especially for the arms. Should we make this layer especially for the arms under all this base right here? That is a very interesting prospect. I should consider it. There. Make long sleeves. Like that. And this one. Perhaps that sleeve should be longer. It should be down here to really sell the idea that the hands are not visible because our sleeves are so long. Okay. And there. And for frame 2, insert, activate onion skin, and they're gonna be no, they had to be straighter. I could simply rotate them, but then it wouldn't have a good effect. It wouldn't look good. Make it really slow, like 6 frames per second. And let's see. Oh shit. Forgot to add. Set the end time. Hard to call this an animation, but it's animated. It's moving. It is what it is. It's an animation. Flip it again to its original state. Kind of goofy now. Again, the same mistake as always. Classic mistake. The head being hinged more aligned in one leg than the other. Well, not really. It's better than before. But if you see, the edge of the head aligns with the edge of the leg here, but the edge of the head on this side doesn't align with the edge of the leg here. And I'll just keep it there. That's a cute way of standing, I guess. Just keep it that way. If anything, this should be a little longer. It does look kind of suspicious. How will we go about this? Just stretching it, or will we properly draw? Yeah, I should have properly drawn instead of that. But the deed is done anyway. We advance. Shave that off. Oops. And I gotta fix that line. God damn. There. If I only took the chance to make her body move like this, whoop, 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 when she moves her arms, that would really sell the illusion. But nah, focus. Disable the onion skins. New layer. This one is gonna be for the very long hair, which is gonna be there, that side. I don't want to worry on getting confused by the lines of the sleeves and by the lines of the hair, so I'm gonna go ahead and color this already for frame 1 as well. Oh no. Oh no. What is going on? Okay. Quite shrimply. I just have to add a keyframe. Color and color. There. Now I can very comfortably draw that huge piece of hair that is going to be here. Okay, I don't need to think too hard about that, probably. Fill that. Oh, I will need. What I will need is the color of the. Okay, never mind. That's gonna be for the shadow phase. It's fine. That's for phase 1. I mean for frame 1. Frame 2. And that's for the color frame 2. Activate onion skin. It's a lot of pressing. Maybe one day computers will be intelligent enough to know, oh, you're trying to work on the next frame. Okay, I will automatically change your tools so you are ready to go. One day. I did not notice that that section was painted on this one, this frame, this layer. Oh, as I suspected, it was not. You'll correct immediately, do not worry. There we go. And number 2. And if we play it, perhaps I should just add a lot of hold frames. But how do I add hold frames to all the damn layers that are moving? In that case, I should just export the 2 pictures separately and make a video. Let's still try to. Or 2 frames per second. Let's make this move at 2 frames per second. Or at 1 frame per second. Genius. There. That is the speed that I wanted. All the bodies should be moving. This is a lesson that I will consider. For a future project. That it's not enough to move just the arms and this piece of hair. To really sell it, all the body should move. Whoop, 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 whoop. But okay, this is good enough. Now. No. For the shadows, I won't need highlights, just shadows. Number 2, smallest caliber, foreground color, and grab the shadow wizard color. That is right there. Select that part. Yep, that is good. Next one. Oh, I am painting shadows in the same color layer, which is if something were to go wrong, this would be terrible. But the odds of shit going wrong right now are minuscule, so I'll just trust the process. And then color the sleeves. Hey, wait a minute, this song was already played. Oh. I see. Okay, selected. Number 2, Select color. Number 2. Select color again. And number 2 again. I think I can do this. There we go. Nice. Background. Background can be very simple. I really don't want to think about that too much. But for now, look at how adorable that is. Oh, the highlights of the eyes. Totally forgot about that. The highlights of the eyes and the highlights, the reflection on the glasses. Besides that, I'll just make a very basic static background down here, which will consist of using this color. We'll go here. I'm gonna use a very cold blue. How cold is no? That starts to look warm. This, I think this is the coldest we can achieve. There. Saturated more. Okay. No, I think the trick would be to desaturate it, to make it really look cold. Here. Yeah, that looks very cold. And then those are gonna be this color. Oh no! Oh, so that blue is not the coldest blue that it's not on its highest potential because it has transparency. We'll see about that soon. Where's the blue? Right here. Then how cold does it look? Honestly, the other one was a little more convincing. By the way, am I speaking? Am I? Okay, no, yeah, I am in the correct range. It is good. Desaturated, but not too much. If this doesn't work, Oh, I have an idea. Grab this. And now that there is no transparency, we can very confidently just make the area of cold there. That is very, very cold. What else? What would that? It works. Very simple. But we can make it even better. Select that gradient tool. Select this color. Add more blue. Reduce opacity to 50 and which one is better, that one or this one? No, this one doesn't make sense. It has to be this one. Oh, but that's not cool. Reduce the opacity to 20%. There. Then that gray part over there. Add the blue from the sky. The blue from the sky. Like this. And then to the ground, add the gray. The gray of this could be. Let's test. Let's give it a little taste. Taste test. Haha. Is it working? I don't think I can see anything. I'm afraid it's gonna start blending. So just grab the blue from the sky. Huh. Okay, there it is. Very, very basic. Anything else? That line is ugly, but what do I do with it? What can I do with it besides nothing? Also, perhaps I messed up here. This should reflect the sun. Nah, just keep it like that. Where the sun will be doing the reflections will be there, down there, here. Any difference? No, barely. Add shadow to where she's standing. A very simple shape that is part blue, part gray, and transparent. Number 2. perfect. Play that shit again. Oh, you see that shit? That is... I did not account for that. Oh no. I should have drawn... I should have painted while hiding the girl. Now that is a huge problem. Nothing that can be fixed, but that's extra work for me. Extra work when I'm trying to finish as soon as possible. So now, hide the girl, hide the sleeves, hide the hair. All these should be a single group. There. Show them all. And hide the main group. There. And now you can see the fucking mess this is. Oh boy. This should also be up there. There we go. Okay. Time to remake the damn background from the beginning. Square filled square. Tools really gotta get intelligent with AI. So the AI knows, oh, you're trying to remake this from almost from scratch. Okay, you're probably forgetting to increase the transparency on your tool. The opacity, I should say. So I'll do it for you. Don't you worry, buddy. But no, I'm alone with this. Squares is gonna be uglier, but it's fine. What we can do is shrimp. Is it working? Why is it transparent? There. And now we start adding the gradients again. Is this the blue? The blue I was using? Or should it be like white? Perhaps that would make it colder. Oh, I am making a mistake. Called not selecting the color first. Why I must select the color first if nothing was going wrong apparently is because I'm gonna paint this white and I'm gonna paint this blue. White gradient coming from the top and then a blue coming from down below. I was not convinced by the blue earlier, but now it's gonna make sense because there's gonna be a lot of blue, a lot of white up there, and this is really gonna sell the idea that the sun is shining bright up there, and it's gonna reflect on the clouds. I mean, it's gonna reflect on the snow. Yeah, I'm tripping over my words. It's very late into the night. I should be sleeping instead of being here. But I have a passion to pursue. I can't give up that easily. I will not give up that easily. Should I make it blue down there? Would it be that good idea to do this? Okay, it does look good. Finally, for the snow here, it is looking very, very light already. This is very light. Perhaps we can make it darker. Paint it darker. Is it working? There we go. It is working. And then we proceed to reflect the sun there and up there. We're gonna have blue and we're gonna have a darker gray. Come on, boy. Reveal the girl. How does it look? A bit generic, but it works. A bit generic, but it works. I'll keep it. That is good enough. Must not forget. I always forget something. When I think, oh, okay, I'm finally done. I always forget something. Fortunately, this time I could remember what it was. And that is the eyes. The eye highlights. I don't know if I should make a new layer for them. Yeah, a new layer so the highlights can go on top of the black lines. So it's gonna be here. And I will not bother selecting color by color. Let's just select the whole eye. Then the other one. The other one. Another one. Alright, we are in position. We are ready. That is perhaps not bright enough to be a reflection of light. No, it has to be here. Damn, the hour I let Flux rest has already passed, so now the night colors have returned. Okay, that's fine. Perhaps I should give it. Oh no, it's still shifting. Goddamn. Okay, whatever. It's fine. I'm already done. I mean, I already gave the threw the colors in. I could give extra details to the eyes, like the classic orange and green, to give them more volume and shit. But nah, that's fine. Another layer for what's gonna be here for the reflection of the glasses. Again, perhaps flux is getting in my way because the glasses are normally a tint of yellow. So let's go for that tint of yellow. Let's see how that is. Shut up, Microsoft Windows. I do not believe you. I do not trust you. Huh. It says it's as if... Oh, I know what happened. It was not it was not filled. There. Come on. Shut up. No. Okay. That is not the right size. Smaller. Not the right size either. This is getting unnecessarily complicated because Microsoft Windows won't shut the fuck up. Oh. That's nice. That is nice. And I'm afraid I don't have time to be struggling. Well, I'm not afraid. In fact, I am feeling very confident right now. Or perhaps not, because now I gotta fit the glass exactly. Exactly, like that. Yep, that'll do. Boom. And fuse the two. They are now fused. Not only color what matters. Grab again the white, Mr. White. And hopefully, if I draw a white line here, it will color it. It did not. It did not do. It in fact did not do that. But there's more than one way to do this. Do not think it's over. There's many ways up the mountain. Did it select? Or are you just goofy? Oh my goodness. Here we go again. Okay, that works. Selected one. Make sure to add tag. Vector selection, pixel selection. Yeah, whatever. If that doesn't work, I'll simply copy it again. Shut up, Microsoft Windows. Did it select it? Oh, great. Simply fantastic. I told you to add. Goddamn. In that case, I will make a new layer. Start making the reflections. Make them bigger, make them bigger. And also reduce the opacity. Perhaps that is too... I feel like it's... a little messed up. Oh, turns out it is selected. How come I not see that? Okay, that makes things a bit quicker. Because if I do this, select it. There we go. Deselect. Where are we? What are we doing? If I reduce the opacity in that and the opacity in this, increase. That looks believable, yeah. Yeah, Rock City boy. But what if we increase that one to the max, that layer to the max? No, for some reason it doesn't work. It doesn't work for me. There, that is the sweet spot. Save, and not my best piece, honestly. Not my best piece, but it is what it is. Also, very important thing is the filter. I don't know if I should pass through the filter absolutely everything or just the character, because the background is alright. You know what? Let's try that out. Group, clone, hide, original, fuse clone, and then filter, auto contrast. What did that do? Almost nothing. I can barely see these thanks to flux. Levels, color adjustment curves. Color, yes, that is what I'm looking for, because I'm searching and aiming to reduce the saturation. No. Right off the bat, that doesn't work. Fusing the whole the character with the background not working out. So we will do the following. Make a group out of that group and then add a filter. Wait. Add a filter layer, and then we can reduce the saturation. How does that look? Is it working? I don't see any changes. Perhaps I grabbed the wrong layer. Oh no. That's what. But if I reduce the saturation too much, then her eyes start to blend, which is not good. Perhaps if I increase the blue, I can give it a colder feel. How blue can we make this? Come on. Okay, I see the hair turning blue first. Not good. Just a little more blue. That is basically nothing. That barely did anything to the drawing at all. Anything else? And just keep it there. No matter how much you polish a turd, it'll still be a turd. And I am aware that I'm not making masterpieces. So no matter how much I polish it, it's not gonna be the biggest deal. So just stop worrying so much about it. Let's get this to a GIF image called Winter Mint. Yes, 1 frame per second as God intended or whatever. And the size is huge, but it's fine. I mean the canvas size, but it can be resized, no problem. Export. That should do. So yeah, we can consider the drawing finished. The animation, little animation. This is how she looks. Looks like an ad. Click here for the maximum winter experience or something. But yeah, I got some reps in. Got to practice my favorite techniques. Drawing my favorite character. Talked about a little bit of my feelings. Got to show off my new PNG tuber model. Haha. So I'll see you tomorrow for the next drawing. I want to draw something more sakuga, more action. This was just because I needed a new profile picture, and I don't want to just draw illustrations. I want to make animations. Perhaps I should have put more effort into the background. Then again, it's too late for that. I'll think about it on the next drawing. Though for the next drawing, it's not gonna have a background. Probably it's just gonna be a white background, because the focus will be on the action. I'll explain why on the next stream. For now, never forget, don't let your dreams just be dreams. You gotta make them a reality. Bring them to this world. Somebody out there needs them, including you. And I remember something that I completely missed. The ahoge. I missed the ahoge. As you can see, she has no ahoge. She's not a baka right now. I forgot the ahoge. I'll fix it. Off screen, I guess. because I want to end the stream and then go to sleep. Or procrastinate where I'll do other things and I fall asleep without realizing it. And then the next morning I'll be like, huh, when did I fall asleep? Anyway, don't let your dreams be dreams. You gotta make them a reality. And see you later, Space Cowboys.